Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Hello everybody, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Orlando, home of the right turn. Instead of taking left, we take right. And it's a huge superspeedway, 1 mile superspeedway, 25 laps, which means we're going 25 miles, I believe. I'm thinking that's right. Last week at Watkins Glen, we saw Hoferber win his 4th race of this season, and by golly, he's 3rd in this qualifying setup. So right now, Hoferber is looking to have a dominant few weeks here. Won at the Vinme Cup Series last week, and he won at Watkins Glen. Can he win it at Orlando? It is a super speedway, so we may see a new winner. Here's your lineup right now. Recency on the pole, Andrew Zimmerman in 2nd, Hoferber in 3rd, Connor Patrick 4th, and Hatchu Catchu, your top 5. A lot of drivers that you would not see up at the front of the positions here up at the front, including Sweet Potato, who's 15th, and Kevin Barnett, who's 15th. So, ladies and gentlemen, your starting lineup right here. Let's go ahead and get the command. Let's get this race started.
Drivers, start your engines.
And the pace car rolls off. We're about to get this race going. They start spreading out. We got a lot of room to work with. This pace car is going to be crazy. Pace car is rolling off. Recency is going to take us to the green flag here. And we're going to Freeway Super Speedway here in the next few weeks. So next week we take it to Michigan. It should be a good track. Hopefully. Recency and Andrew Zimmerman about to take the green flag here. Hoferber about to push Recency forward. You know Recency's going to love being pushed by last week's winner. And here we go. We're about to take those right turns. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing out Orlando, boys. And Hoferber already making crazy moves on the bottom. Trying to make a 3 wide here. They're going to go 3 wide in the turn 1. You can see this happening right now. You can see 3 wide right now. Andrew Zimmerman on the high side. Right now it is 3 wide. Hoferber on the bottom. Hoferber, Recency side by side for the lead. It is now turn 1 and 2 side by side. There's Jeffy Nix making moves on the bottom here. They're going to go 4 wide here. Beth Jern, Cameron Holbrook nearly hitting each other. Hoferber is going to lead the first lap at the Orlando 250. Recency is going to fall back several spots until Jeffy Nix can head his way up towards the front of the field. Jeffy Nix is going to actually lead the first lap. There's Luke Rogowski trying to make some moves here on the top side of the track. He's trying to make it 3 wide behind them. Jeffy Nix has the lead. Here comes Kevin Barnett on the bottom here. Harold Davenport trying to push the 20 car a little forward. Beth Jern's moved up to 2nd, and Sweet Potato has moved his way up to the near the front of the field. Kevin Barnett and Jeffy Nix side by side. Side by side, those two are. Kevin Barnett may actually lead a lap here in today's race. They're 3 wide for 2nd. Kevin Barnett's in the lead. And here comes Sweet Potato on the bottom of the racetrack. Never thought I would see the day where Sweet Potato would actually lead a lap. But right now, Kevin Barnett leads that lap, and they're going to go 3 wide for the lead. Sweet Potato moves to the apron of the track. Near the apron of the track. Trying to go 3 wide here for first. Jeffy Nix on the high side. Sweet Potato with the biggest advantage on the low side. But Kevin Barnett has that lead. 25 crazy action-packed laps, and there's a lot more action left to go. Recently, the pole sitter you see in the middle of your screen, he's fallen back a few positions, but right now, Jeffy Nix and Kevin Barnett battling for the first position. Now, one of these drivers in the front has won a race, and there's only a few positions left in this chase format. But right now, it is Kevin Barnett and Jeffy Nix side by side for the lead. Still side by side for several laps. They got 3 wide, 4 wide. A lot of drivers shifted positions. Harold Davenport scoots up the racetrack, loses several spots. Kevin Barnett is all clear, all sides. 3 wide for second. Parker Thompson on the bottom. Evasive Alien now moving his way up towards front. They're 4 wide for second. Unbelievable. Jeffy Nix is going to move. And big problems. Big problems. Huge problems. This will calm everything down just the slightest bit. But huge problems. The back of the field got big problems here. Davenport rode the catch fence. Let's see how this all started. Let's go slow motion, shall we? Looks like 4 wide action. You can see it happening on this camera. 5 wide action. John Slutington tried to thread the needle between Tip Foster and Aaron Daves, and it just did not work for those drivers, and that sent the 2 and the 32 to go up the track, and that caused everybody to go into a panic frenzy. And look at Harold Davenport. Look at him ride this catch fence. And by golly, look at Kamikaze Gabe's dodging bullets left and right. He is known for going on his roof, but today he manages to stay spot free. And look at Davenport, nose down, ass up into the goddamn catch fence. Lots of damage for that 3 car. Tano Mako involved. Tiger Morris involved. Recency gets through it just fine. Hachikachu, Tip Foster, Tano Mako. Lots of drivers involved in this one. Harold Davenport, who won at Martinsville, involved in some heavy damage. And we are 4 laps completed in this race. And by golly, was that a crazy wreck. That took out 6 drivers, I believe. Yes, 6 to 7, 8 drivers, if not 9. Mako gets off of the 4 tires. The banking is insane in this track. And these 8 drivers are going to have reduced speeds now after that. Now we take it to the pace car here. Drivers are coming off pit road, it looks like. It looks like Johnny Norton, Marcus Nelson, Kevin Barnett, Sweet Potato, and Caleb Renault are the top 5. Surprising top 5 right there. Everybody there is a surprising top 5. Jeffy Nix, Andy Webb, Connor Patrick, Invasive Alien, Beth Jordan, Hoferber, last week's winner, Vitaly Mano, Nicholas Wilkinson, Michael Norman, Robert Lucas, Luke Brogowski, Jeffrey Davis, Barry Sloopmobile, Joe Powell, Swivel, and yeah. The rest of the cars back there. Wow. Let's go take a break, shall we? I need a break. I'm out of breath. We'll be back in a few short moments, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh man, what a beautiful day. But wait, what's that over there? God no, please, no.
Where are you when the apocalypse hits? Prepare to die. This has been a message from people who are paid to scare you.
There's no soul to be, sorry, eternity. Release your life, take your place inside the fire. Disturbed, Indestructible, available June 3rd.
Today's presentation of NASCAR Piston Cup Series action live from the Orlando Superspeedway, is presented by the Miami Dolphins. Why am I sporting a football team I don't even like? Well, I don't know. So a 7-car pileup takes out 7 drivers. But right now, our top 5 is insanely surprising. Johnny Norton in first, Marcus Nelson second, Kevin Barnett third, Sweet Potato fourth, and Caleb Renault fifth. Yes, you heard that right. These guys are in the top 5. Jeffy Nicks in 6th, Andy Webb in 7th, Beth Jordan in 8th, Connor Patrick 9th, and Evasive Alien cracks out your top 10. You can see the fields here as they go by. Some of the drivers that you see in the back are some of the drivers you would usually see up at the front, which gives a lot of opportunity to these drivers wanting to get their names into the playoffs. Pace car's about to roll off down pit road. Fastest lap so far goes to the 42. These drivers are pulling off some pretty fast laps, except for the Ford Jim Thomas, who has pulling off some fast laps. Still a great pit stop, though. We're going to take the ticker off for 1 lap. Pace car's about to roll down pit road. Got a lot of action to go in this one, ladies and gentlemen. About to come to the restart flag here. Johnny Newton's going to lead him off. Green flag back in the air at Orlando. Caleb Renault and Andy Webb and Connor Patrick on the high side. The first 3 on the high side. Underneath goes the number 93 of Kevin Barnett under Marcus Nelson, trying to take second away. You can see the cars are starting to spread out quite a bit now. See how the cars right now starting to spread out. Spread the way that super speedways are supposed to be done. 3 wide for second. Here comes Jeffy Nicks on the bottom. Lots of speed for that 20 car. He's going to try and burst his way to first. It's going to be a close one between these 2 drivers. It'll be close. Jeffy Nicks got that lap. Jeffy Nicks has it, and the car starts spreading. There goes Sweet Potato, making a huge move underneath Beth Jordan. Sweet Potato's now going to move up to second. If he gets past Kevin Barnett, that is. You can see these drivers are starting to spread out and become more cautious with their corners. Now they are, because that's how the AI works. Evasive Alien about to make it go into 4 wide action here. Whoa. Whoa there. Something happened with Caleb there. Gonna lose some. Oh, there goes the caution lights. So caution did come out. Where did that caution end up coming? Let's go to Caleb Renault. Yeah, Caleb Renault went down pit road. Resets here. Pole sitters turned around. Holy shit. Who turned him? Let's take a look at this one. What? Okay, what happened to Jeffrey Davis that managed him to go from... Whoa, okay. He was just racing and racing, and Caleb Renault just shoots underneath him, which makes him hit Robert Lucas, turns him right down into Cameron Holbrook, goes right up the track, and BAM! Right into Recency. Wrong place, wrong time. Recency were to not have hit him, he would have actually managed to not bring out that caution that is now right now, as we about have 25 to go. Wow. What a race. don't even want to take a quick commercial break, so let's quickly skip some laps. See the leaderboard right here on the left side of your screen if you want to look and see where you're at. These cars' lights are still not off. See another off. Alright. Let's go a little bit more. There we go. There's your leaderboard. Kevin Barnett's in first. Andy Webb in second. Sweet Potato third. Base Bailey in fourth. Beth Jordan fifth. Marcus Nelson sixth. Vince Limano seventh. Nicholas Wilkinson eighth. Johnny Norton in ninth. And Swimming Pool 10th. A lot of drivers out of the race now because of an accident. We will restart with 10 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. 10 laps of insane, action-packed action. This car's about to roll off, and Kevin Barnett will be the one to give us the restart flag here. 10 laps to go in this amazing race. Top 5 is filled with drivers who have not won a race, except for Beth Churton. Beth Churton is the only one in this group, in the top 5, that has won a race. I think even in the top 10, even too. Right now, Kevin Barnett's going to take the green flag, and the green flag is back in the air at Orlando. Andy Webb already making a quick move on the high side. Andy Webb going to try and take first away, but he just does not have that speed. Beth Jordan making a huge block to Vince Limano, nearly costing him the race. Beth Jordan trying to make 2 wins here for this season. He has 10 laps to do it. He's got a lot of time. So does everybody else in this neighborhood. Kevin Barnett losing a lot of speed. They're 3. Nope. Just side by side. Base Valiant for the lead. Base Valiant takes the lead. He'll be able to lead this lap. It'll be his first lap led in a long time. I think the last lap he's led ever was Talladega, which was a few weeks ago. Speeds are over 250 miles per hour. No wonder these guys are going so fast. Man, these guys should have some restrictor plates on them, but I don't have them on. Okay. Anyway. I guess this is a super speedway for a reason. 4 wide for the lead, can you say? Because Parker Thompson... Is that Parker Thompson? Is that Johnny Newton? No, that's Johnny Newton. Yeah, Johnny Newton saying, yeah, let's go 4 wide. Because they're going 4 wide for the lead, now 3 wide. Still 4 wide, I believe. I don't know. They're going 250 miles per hour. I don't flipping know. Yeah, it's Newton. Whatever. They're bunching up crazy right now. Last restart, they did not bunch up quick enough. Now they're bunching up like crazy. Now the number 5 of Jordan Forbes now working underneath, trying to pass the 50 of Johnny Norton. This race has gone by really quickly, but that's just because these guys are going almost 300 damn miles per hour. Swimming Pool of the 21 going 3 wide. This is for the lead, ladies and gentlemen. This is for the lead. Swimming Pool takes it, and No Drog Evs is now working his way up the front of the field. They're going 4 wide, nearly bumping into each other. They're going to cause a huge wreck here in a moment. Anybody were to wreck after lap 20, it would be the end of the race. And there's a lapped car coming down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Huge wreck. Problems, everybody. There's huge problems throughout the track. To the flag. Johnny Newton's in the lead, and that's looking like that's going to be your... It's going to possibly be your winner unless it's a green-white 1 lap. I don't fucking know shootout. Johnny Newton's going to lead this one. Caution. We have another caution. Big situation here. big situation. Let's take a look at that caution, shall we? Lapped car coming out on the track. You knew immediately as soon as they hit 250 miles per hour versus a car that's going 100, it's not going to end well. And boy, did it not end well for several drivers. Slow motion tells you everything in this race. Slow car right there, going at least 100 miles per hour slower than everybody else was. Causes everybody to make a sudden movement, which causes, I believe, who started it? Kevin Barnett gets into Andrew Zimmerman, sends him down, rams into Michael Norman in the 10. Sends him flying, and then Kevin Barnett's going to fly up the track. You can see it if I get rid of this. You can see it happen unfold here. Andrew Zimmerman, Kevin Barnett turns everybody. Evasive Alien is around. John Darby in 31's turned around. Jordan Forbes gets a little bit of action. Mano gets involved. Beth Jordan gets some damage. I don't think it's major damage. Not a lot of damage for a lot of these cars. But you can see a lot of drivers spitting out in front of everybody. There's Kamikaze Games. I think he got through this one again. Little bastard gets through everything. Jordan Forbes is completely sideways. Evasive Alien, hard hit with Cameron Holbrook. Kamikaze Games, is that little... Can Kamikaze Games really get through this wreck? How the hell is he Lightning McQueening this wreck? Oh, there he goes. No, never mind. Still making it. How the fuck is this little bastard getting through this wreck? Holy Jesus. This little man is little... Oh my god, he may be slow as hell, but fuck, man. Holy shit, that was a crazy situation for that 6 car. No doubt about it, we're going on board with them. Let's go on board with this 6 car. Let's see all the chaos in front of him. Look at him dodge this shit. Whoa! Oh, damn. Wow. 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 That's all I gotta say. Just wow. That's really all I gotta say in this case, is just wow. Let's go to Cameron Holbrook. See this big wreck. Ooh. Still running. Jordan Forbes, he was close to getting a good finish, and he manages to get a little bit of damage, which may cost him the race. Yeah, he's out of the race. So let's take a look at his point of view. He was running pretty, like, look at this. He was running right up with the leaders, too. You can see him running pretty close to the leaders. Swimming Pool, Donor Gabs, and Johnny Newton just gets wrong place, wrong time, gets involved in the accident. Gets turned by the 77. Hard hit for Murray Harmon. Another hard hit for Parker Thompson. Or is that Johnny Newton? I don't know. And you can just see it was just over right from there. Another driver that got involved that I'm going to look at is Beth Jordan. He got involved. I want to look and see where he manages to get past, because he does get damaged, but where at? It'll be the last camera angle we look at for now. So we get some sort of damage from the 17 and Derek Foster. Manages to avoid Evasive Alien's huge wreck. He's just in front of the 77. He gets by him pretty quickly. So Beth Jordan does not have so much damage, but that probably will impact his ending. Caution has come out. We will take it to the pace car, which should be going around at the final, maybe final few laps. Let's see if I didn't go too late. What lap are we on? We are lap 22. He may be able to fit a few more laps in. This may be the opportunity we get a green-white checkered. Maybe. You can see 26 drivers still driving. And all these drivers are out of the race because of that wreck. Right here. Because of most of these wrecks, some of these guys are out of the race. Evasive Alien, who was running a great position, then just manages to get involved in that wreck. Jordan Forbes can say the same. Cameron Holbrook was about to say the same. Just these drivers right here just were at the wrong place, wrong time, and it cost them everything. So right now, this will be our first installment ever of a green-white checkered. Jeffy Nicks up at the front. Our Daytona winner of Connor Patrick will be in second position. Sweet Potato in third. Rashad Freeman Jr. fourth. And No Drog Evs in fifth. Johnny Norton in sixth. Swimming Pool in seventh. Nicholas Wilkinson in eighth. Luke Morgowski ninth. And top 10 finishing spot would be the number 7 of Ricky Martinez. The rest of the field as they play out right here. Most of these guys with damage. But this little guy right here. The 6 car, no damage whatsoever, but just has little to no speed. I don't know how this guy cannot get the speed that he needs when this car is not damaged at all. I don't see a speck of damage on this 6 car. He's managed to get through every single bit of cautions. That's, wow. Although he is managing to stay on the back, it is pretty impressive that he can drive that little fucker and manage to not get any sort of damage on that car. Jeffy Nicks has not won a race this season. Connor Patrick has, and everybody else behind him all the way to Beth Jurton has not won a race. I think Luke Rogowski won a race. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. This will be a green-white checkered, which means we only have one attempt at the green-white checkered too, because apparently this game doesn't have the 3 attempts, sadly. So one attempt at the green-white checkered, 260 miles per hour, almost that these cars are going to go into these corners before this race ends. Pace car rolls down pit road. Green-white checkered's going to roll in soon. Who's going to win this race? Who's going to advance into the playoffs? Green flag in the air. Here we go. Final few laps are about to come to a close. Jeffy Nicks is having a great restart right there. Connor Patrick does have little to no speed coming into this corner. Rashad Freeman Jr. going to go underneath the 88 of Connor Patrick. Going to take second away from him. Jeffy Nicks is starting to pull away from the field. He's starting to pull away. That's what he wanted. See the cars coming by here. Most of them are pretty spread out well. But it's going to be one more lap to determine the winner of this race, ladies and gentlemen. Jeffy Nicks has a huge lead, but the pack behind him catching up pretty hard. White flag, sponsored by Credit One National Bank, is waving right now. Jeffy Nicks out in front, but right now a lot of the drivers are catching up behind him. Will it be enough to hold him off? Here comes Johnny Norton on the bottom of the racetrack, trying to get past him. Luke Brogowski following him. Here comes Swimming Pool trying to make a 3 wide for second. Now Johnny Norton up in the front here. Johnny Norton takes the lead away from Jeffy Nicks. Catch me. Luke Brogowski in second. Here they come to the stride. It's going to be one more corner to see who's going to get this win, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a close one between Johnny Norton and Luke Brogowski. Will it be Johnny Norton advance into the playoffs? It will be Johnny Norton who will advance to the playoffs. The number 50 car of Johnny Norton will advance into the playoffs with this win at Orlando. The Orlando 250 belongs to the 50 car. What a race, ladies and gentlemen. What a goddamn race. I love this race, every bit of it. Luke Brogowski finishes in the runner-up position in second. Close finish for him. Just if he had one more lap, he could have had him. One more lap, and he could have had him for sure. What a finish, ladies and gentlemen. What a finish. They come down to see right here. Here goes the cars. Your final results are right here. What a finish. Johnny Norton in first, Luke Brogowski second, Swimming Pool in third, Jeffy Nicks fourth, and No Drog Evs in fifth, Ricky Martinez in sixth, Nicholas Wilkinson in seventh, Rashad Freeman Jr. eighth, Sweet Potato ninth, Connor Patrick 10th, and Beth Jurton 11th, Caleb Renault 12th, Kamikaze Games 13th, Andy Webb 14th, Derek Foster 15th, Andrew Zimmerman 16th, Joe Powell 17th, Marcus Selson 18th, Barry Slootmobile 19th, John Darby 20th, Hope for Burn 21st, Sludington 22nd, Aaron Daves 23rd, Kevin Marnett 24th, Jim Thomas, in 25th. That is the last of your drivers, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all so much for watching. Next week, we take it to Michigan. We'll see you next week. Have a good one, everybody.